Hey there, listeners. This is your handler, Dakota, and I'm joined by your agents.
I'm Sean, and I'll be playing Agent Mora. So we're going to have a conversation. First, what's in here?
I'm Aditya, and I'll be playing Agent Margarine. Yeah, clowns all look the same. Red noses, puffy hair. How can you really distinguish between one and the other?
I'm Owen, and I'll be playing Agent Midas.
Yeah, guys, I feel like this has something to do with the clowns.
I'm Edward, and I'll be playing Agent McGlovin.
You're always on about clowns. I don't know about these clowns. I haven't seen any clowns yet.
John, I'll be playing Agent Mueller. Dog's playing poker. What's wrong with that?
And again, I'm your handler, and together we're the Elemental Gaming Nexus, and you're listening to That's Redacted. And officially, this never happened.
Welcome back, dear listeners, as we return to our eclectic group of agents that encompass a myriad professions. Our group had been tasked with locating and erasing, or, if not possible, containing materials and/or concerns that would be considered hazardous to the masses. Our first agent, Agent Midas, a musically gifted and not so much so personality-wise agent, ventured to the art gallery in hopes that the pieces sold by Abigail were not the ones that would be dangerous to allow for normal persons to own. In his viewing and manner, he determined the worst about these paintings, and in a spontaneous reaction, not only insulted the paintings, but the entirety of physical art as a whole, causing him to be escorted from the building, quite aggressively, I might add. A not-so-golden moment, as he would have liked. During this, our more slippery in action and our agent slippery in name had followed the microphone tap through the halls all the way to another resident of this building, a Mr. Roger Caroon, a somewhat disheveled and erratic artist. This Roger Caroon has no idea of how this wiretap is connected to his domicile, but in hopes of learning how, he allowed our two agents entry, bringing our buttery agent to his work/bedroom to view some of his work. Our agent Mora locates the end of the wiretap and finds a tape recorder with a filled on both sides tape, along with a number of other tapes that he was able to secure during his investigation while Margarine distracted Roger in his bedroom. Though, as we all know, in a place like this, messing with one person's mind allows your own to be messed with as well. As Margarine peruses these paintings, he finds one that is quite shocking, that gives him terrible visions of truly awful things to both the people he loves and his fellow agents. All the while, our super bad and possible future building super arrived at the New York's municipal building. McLovin, putting on the charm, was able to ingratiate himself to the young lady at the front desk. In their findings, they learned some things about this building through the blueprints, but the most telling was learning of the architect that built it, and a number of other buildings. The sick, filicidal monster that constructed these buildings, and a strange note that mentions something ominous, a mention of floors at dusk. What floors could this unusual note be talking about? These agents reconvene once more to this day. Their information gathering leading to more questions than answers. But at least one question was answered as these agents approached the top of the final floor, where they expect to open the door to the rooftops. Instead, a lovely little speakeasy greets them. So then, why don't we return back to our dear agents?
So, we left off last time with Agent Margarine asking a man sitting in the smoking lounge named Mark Rourke who the president was. He responded with Roosevelt. We'll pick up now with Agent Midas. What are you doing in the smoking lounge?
So we just entered the smoking lounge. He's asking the bartender over there, who's the president. I'm going to
He's
turn
asking
back
a patron. There is a bartender, but he's not talking to the bartender.
All right, I'll go up to talk to the bartender. Don't worry, guys, I got this. Oh, I had a question. Are we still in our,
what are you having?
Okay, well, before I talk
I think
to
that's
him,
a Dakota DM question.
it is a Dakota out of character. Are we still in our 90s clothes and they're wearing
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so hey there, bartender. I'll have a new fashioned.
What are you talking about?
You know, the drink, a new fashioned. They just came up with them, right?
Bro.
I can make you an old fashioned.
Be for real, man.
Alright. I'm just yanking your chain there, buddy. Yeah, I'll do an old fashioned.
He looks at you weird, makes an old fashioned.
Alright.
It's bad.
Okay, put it on my tab.
What is your name?
Midas.
Like the king?
Correct there, buddy.
Wow, your parents sound awful. Then he slides you over a pretty bad old fashioned.
Alright. I'm gonna take my old fashioned, I'm gonna go back to the door. Oh, guys.
As you walk back towards the door, it's not there.
That's what I wanted to know.
There's just a wall.
Yay.
Um,
Side tangent. I had a first old fashioned for the first time a couple weeks ago. You're right. They are horrible.
Yeah, they're bad.
Disgusting.
But this guy rolled bad, so he made bad one.
Oh, fair enough.
All right, let's see. We'll go to Agent Mora. So, Margarine is talking to a dude. Midas is talking to the bartender. What are you doing?
Can I scan the room? See if I recognize any faces from...
They're the only two people here.
Okay.
The bartender and Fort. But the room itself, as you're looking around, there's actually a wall of, like, books.
Okay.
It's just on the right. There's just a wall of books.
That's all that's in the room?
And then tables.
Okay.
The bartender, and a door that leads to the right of the bar. That goes somewhere.
Okay. Can I go to the bookcase?
Yeah. It is full. They're hardcover books of many sizes. They're all full. It's full of antique pornographic photos.
Wait, what?
Yep. It's every book you pick up is an antique pornographic photo. Which reminds me, I need everybody currently here to roll a sanity check.
Oh, I thought you were going to say look up ancient pornographic photos. That's not it? Okay, gotcha. Wow.
Oh my god, thank
you.
you.
Just got it. Goddamn.
All right. No sanity damage.
All of us succeeded.
From this point forward, if a sanity check is needed, it will be made in secret while we're here.
Okay.
There's a reason for that.
Huh. Are you going to message us or, like, tell us? Or...
No, I will make your check.
Oh. Gotcha.
You won't even know they're happening.
Love that. Yeah. So, are they, like... So they're hardcover books.
Mm-hmm. And then inside are just pornographic photos.
So there's, like, thousands, like hundreds in each book, because each book, like, will hold, like, a couple hundred pages.
Yeah.
Damn. This must have took a long time to collect.
Uh-huh.
Can I look for? It's just gotta be a secret doorway. I don't know. Whenever I see a book, that's what I think. Bookshelf.
Give me a search.
18 under 53.
You're pulling books down, trying to find like a lever or something, right? No secret doorways.
Okay.
One of the books you drop on the ground, though, opens, and inside of it is a picture of your ex-wife.
Okay.
But like a very old picture, like from the 30s. She's in 30s garb and stuff. But other than that,
I'll look around, make sure nobody's watching, and I guess rip the page out.
Okay.
How are these bound together? I mean, is it not like the
You're saying like
regular
full
photo book where you?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
No, they're like hardback books.
Right. Yeah, but I mean, so they're printed
like-
on the page.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it like of photo quality?
Yeah.
Like, so it's not just pasted on there.
No, it's weird. Hey, Agent Mueller, go to you next.
I was very interested in trying to make this move quickly, so I was headed toward the back door. Did you mention last time?
Agent Agent McLovin. Do you want to go with him?
There's nothing else of interest in this room.
Outside of what I described, if you're interested in any of that.
Well, I mean, somebody's already talking to the one dude who's a patron. The bookshelf is already being examined. The bartender's already being talked to.
Yep.
So the only thing I can do, I guess, is follow him.
So you two are going there. Real quick, when you get in, Aditya, can you roll a sanity check for me?
Will do.
Alright. So, you guys go to the door.
Oh, and don't forget to roll your skills.
And update. Hit the update button.
Yeah.
So, Agent McLovin, what are you looking for? You're going to the door?
There's only one door?
There's only one door.
Hey,
Does
so
it
what
say
if I
anything?
rolled 100 on the sanity check?
You take 1 point of sanity damage because it was a 0 or 1. But if you fumbled a sanity check, it would be the max sanity loss.
Oh, okay.
Is the max
And
one?
for this scenario, yes. Luckily.
Very lucky. I was not.
Alright. So, Agent Mueller. You just want this to be sped up. Okay? Oh. I gotta keep note. So you open the door into a hallway of doors. It's just like, it goes both directions, and you look, and it's like a door, and then an L, and on the right, it's door, and somewhere far down, you think it makes an L. So, which way are you two going?
I'll grab him by the shoulder and say, we're supposed to be seeing a specific guy. Clearly we need to ask which room, because there's a lot more rooms here than I was expecting. So maybe we should either wait for those guys, or we can ask the bartender.
Well, we know where he is, as they said, top floor.
Yeah, but there's no stairs here. There could be stairs behind the doors for all we know. This place is weird.
Too much time.
Alright, so we'll go real quick while your guys are being stalled in the doorway to Agent... What's your name? Margarine. Agent Margarine.
Butter.
We pick right up where he said Roosevelt.
Yes, good old FDR. How does this person I'm talking with, does he look relatively well off?
Yeah.
Huh. I take it the depression hasn't hit you that hard then, has it?
I mean, it did for a little bit, but I found a job.
Great, that's excellent to hear. Do you know when this bar closes? You know, when like the last round is served?
I don't know what you're talking about. It's open all the time.
Of course. Well, that's a great place to contemplate then, I suppose.
Wow. It's just part of the hotel.
The hotel above?
All the floors are part of the hotel? What are you talking about? Above? Of course the hotel's above us. There's more floors. It's also below us. There's at least 5 floors below us.
Of course. Got it. Okay, sorry to bother you. And I will walk away massaging my head.
Okay, you see Agent Midas is coming back towards you, towards where the group was from the bar. Agent Mora has just put a book back on the shelf, and the other two agents are in the doorway that leads out of the room, and the doorway that was in the room that you guys came through is gone.
Of course. Okay.
So, seems like we might have been a little wrong about getting out quickly.
Well, I mean, don't be too sure about that. That guy is apparently from the 1930s, and he looks like that. Maybe time passes quicker here.
Yeah, for sure. The 1930s?
He thinks FDR was just elected.
Oh boy. Okay. So all of those books are filled with pornographic photos that look very old of, women, men, people doing
Mostly
stuff.
circus freaks.
Mostly circus freaks?
Mm-hmm. Like World's Hairiest Woman, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever did it has a circus freak fetish. It's weird though. It's like they're an actual photo printed on old-timey photo paper, but in a hardcover book. Does that make any sense? Does any of this make any sense? What's happening?
What do you mean, does any of this make any sense? We're on a floor that didn't exist 2 hours ago. With a man who claims to be from the 30s. The door just disappeared. And I'm assuming it's not. I will go over and attempt to see if it's just invisible or if it's gone.
It is not there.
Yeah, so that's gone.
Are there any windows in this place or no?
Not in here.
I guess we should... Oh god, my head's spinning. I guess we should go... Well, there's only one door to go into, so that way, and maybe see if we can keep going. I'm just kind of laughing to myself a little bit, just kind of shaking my head,
Alright, Mueller, McLovin, you two are in the doorway. Yeah, everybody's walking over towards you. Midas, I assume you're walking towards them as well?
Let me ask the bartender one more question.
Okay.
Bartender, I've had so many since I got in here. I forget where the exit is. Can you point me to it? Gotta get home.
The exit?
Yeah.
So where?
Oh, outside?
Through that door, I believe, and he points to where all the other agents are. I don't really get out much.
Hey, that's fair. I get the hustle and bustle. Alrighty. You sure that's the exit? I tip him $5, which I guess would be a lot, right?
This is a weird bill. Why does it look like this?
Alright. They just, brand new. They always print new money.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the exit. Or at least it goes to the exit.
Alright. Well, thanks. Enjoy your $5.
Okay. So
At this point, Benedict is actually humming Hotel California.
Was it out?
1977, it looks like.
Apparently, alright. So, McLovin and Mueller, you're currently in the doorway discussing what?
Well, I mean, I was saying we should wait for these guys, and these guys are right here, so, I guess, we should continue down this way. They can inform us of what they found out, and then we can head down if it's the top floor. Maybe there's a stairs around the corner down there.
Which way are you guys going?
I'm gonna start heading in.
It's an L, right?
Going.
Well,
forward.
you're at a T, so you opened and you have a left and right in a hallway, and the left goes 3 doors down to a T junction, and the right goes a lot of doors, but you also think a T junction.
Okay. Let's see. Do the doors have any distinguishing markings?
No.
So it's left,
You
right,
don't
and
have a
straight? Okay. Left and right.
Well, do we want to split up and go 2 different directions?
Possibility.
I
You want to go left or right?
I don't think that's the best idea. We already had one door vanish behind us. What's to say that we don't get separated the instant we split?
Well, That's true. We could, well, I mean, does this door close on its own? I mean, does it have a... I mean, we can block off the door somehow. And maybe the bartender will not remove our block.
I doubt that.
Yeah. I could try the gum trick again. Didn't work last time, but...
It was a valiant
We can
attempt.
flip a coin to see which way.
You all tell me. It doesn't affect me either way. It only affects your sanity.
I'm gonna flip a coin.
What if we hold the door?
Heads.
Now, which way was heads?
Left.
So, Mueller, you're headed left.
I am.
Okay. Are you guys following Mueller?
I still think we can cover more ground if we split up.
I agree. I don't think we should split up just in case, Listen, we came in this door, and apparently we're in the 1930s. And now, if we go into those doors and they disappear again, what's going to happen? I think we should stay together.
I mean, I already went.
He's already
He's
on
walking
the-
left. So it's up to you guys where you're...
Yeah.
I will follow him left.
Same.
Midas?
I'm gonna follow, but I want to hold the door open when they go through.
Yeah. Okay. They all walk through. McLovin's in the hallway. The other
I'll
people have
try
gone
the
left.
gum trick again.
Okay.
It's a magic door, but just to make sure it doesn't lock on us, I guess.
Sure.
And then I guess if everybody's going left, I can't go by myself. That would be unsafe.
That would be unsafe. So you're all going left.
I guess so.
Yeah.
That's what the coin
Mueller,
said.
you're in front. What are you
The
doing?
coin is king. Yep.
There's 3
Well,
doors.
I'm
left.
looking at the door.
There's no distinguishing fixtures.
3 doors. Do the doors have handles? I'm opening
As
up
he
the
goes
first
to reach
door
for
to
the
the
handle,
middle.
I'm gonna try and stop him and tell him maybe you should knock first.
That is fair. Alright, I'm gonna do a hard knock.
You don't hear any... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, you don't hear anything. Give me alertness from you specifically, because you're at the door.
You
Ooh,
need
fail.
mine too. If I'm stopping him from holding the door, I'm pretty
75
close
over
to the door
51.
myself.
That's true. Yeah, you can give me yours.
Also a failure.
Okay. So, you don't hear anything.
I mean, it sounds empty. I'm gonna see if I can turn the knob.
Door opens.
Alright. Open it up. Do we see anything on the
Yeah,
opposite side?
You see about 6 individuals in hospital garbs and slippers. They're aimlessly wandering around.
Mm.
They seem lost, mumbling to each other, to themselves, making shapes in the air with their hands, or singing.
Are we in a hospital room?
You're in the hallway. Mueller is looking in to this hospital room. Yeah.
I'm gonna, pull on his arm to pull the door closed.
Do
they look old or varying
ages? Give me a alertness or
Who?
perception. Is there a perception?
Oh,
Mueller
51.
specifically in this case.
Would it be a search? I mean, it doesn't matter. He got a success, but
Yeah, it would have been a search. But you definitely succeeded either way.
Okay.
One of the people looks familiar to you, Mueller.
Anything I can identify immediately?
They've got long black hair and have somehow been allowed sunglasses. And the longer you look at it, the more you think it looks a lot like Agent Midas, but if he was older.
Midas? I don't suppose you have a daddy in a
He's
hospital.
currently not here. He had to step away for a second.
Oh shit. McLovin?
Oh.
That one right there? Does that remind you of anybody close to us?
So,
sense, of
Agent
course.
Midas, Mueller has seen what looks to be an older version of you in this hospital room, and he announced it to you.
Hey, Mueller.
Mm-hmm. Is that your daddy?
I don't really want to look because I have a feeling that that's some creepy stuff. It's going to affect me in a way if I look.
I mean, it's a possibility.
I think from my times doing this whole creep thing, maybe we don't look at all the creepy stuff sometimes.
Put your head in the sand.
That has not been my experience at all.
We have a picture of Abigail, right?
Yeah.
Do any of those people in the room look like Abigail but older?
Give me a search. As you're now looking into the room.
71 over 64, failure.
No.
I was wondering if these were the people who have seen that clown that Midas is talking about, but I guess not.
Well, I think we just shut the door for a bit.
Hey, listen, Mueller, if you want to go ask him if that's my dad, I'll tell you something only my dad would know, and then you can go figure it out, but I'm not looking.
Was there anything else in the room when I was looking? Like no other doors, no other entrances or exits?
There were no other doors or entrances, but you did notice that each patient, because you are a doctor, each patient had like a tag in their charts nearby.
I mean, if we could always just see what's in their charts.
I don't know how to read those.
Do you really want to go in the weird room with the weird doctor people?
I think they're weird patient people, actually, and absolutely not.
I mean, if you want, I can go and see if I can grab one.
So there are no doctor-looking people, they're only patient-looking people?
Only patients, yep.
Oh, okay. I thought it was weird doctor-looking people. That's much worse.
No, weird patient-looking people.
I mean, Mueller, if you're offering...
We'll hold the door for you.
I'm gonna just sort of walk in.
Okay.
Look at the list of charts.
Of who?
I mean, I would assume they're all in the same place, or are they carrying them?
There's 6 beds. They're just walking around right now.
Okay. I mean, I first want to look over at the man that looked like Midas. Find his chart. Or actually, no, he's just walking around. I guess I'm going to look for any familiar names. I'm going to keep my left eye on them.
Give me a search check.
See? 8 under 54.
Yeah, you're able to find the chart, and it says on it, Kenny Goldclaw, in for megalomania.
That's not Midas. I have no idea what that is.
And delusions of
grandeur. That can't be Midas.
Well, that sounds
That could be Midas. Interesting. I'll take this one, and I'm going to look for any familiar names.
That was the only one
specifically
that was familiar.
Oh. Okay, so there's no Abigail or Laura?
Nope.
All right, I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to just sort of saunter on back and hand it. I grabbed this one that seemed to belong to that man over there with the weird sunglasses.
As he walks out the door, he's holding nothing.
I had it. I think you got to be brave and go in there.
We watched him. Yeah, we watched him walk out, right? Was it something like it just disappeared as he left the threshold, or to us did it look like he... Okay.
And you look back, and it's on the same spot where it was when you left it, when you picked it up.
Did it have... Mueller, did you notice anything else in there? Or, was there more to it than just the name diagnosis?
I mean, I felt like I got a good bit of it looking it over.
Give me medicine, forensics, or first aid.
First aid is the best I'm going to get. It's 71 over 30.
No way. You don't know what medicines they were giving him or anything.
I just know this is... I don't know, there's some weird stuff on it. There might have been Provazine or another azine, but I don't actually know what that is to begin with.
I guess I'm going in.
Okay.
If you want, I'll come in behind you with a wrench.
I will go to the chart that he just picked up.
Okay.
I'll bring it closer to the door and start reading it.
Okay. It says, give me medicine, forensics, or first aid, because what you pick up immediately is it says Kenny Goldclaw, in for megalomania and delusions of grandeur.
2 under 80, success.
Damn.
It's got risperidone listed, quintapin listed, and olanzapine.
Hold on. Risperidone. Did you say quintapin or quetiapine?
That one.
Damn,
Quetiapine and what was that last one?
Olanzapine or pine.
Olanzapine. Yeah. Okay. So those are all atypical antipsychotic agents, and he's on all three. Any other medications listed, or is it just those?
No, but you do feel somebody grab your shoulder.
Oh boy. I will spin around and look.
It's Kenny. And he's just staring.
My
No.
Kenny or
Hey, you don't know Kenny's name. You just know
you're
this
right.
other Kenny. That's Agent Midas. This is Kenny.
of course.
And he's just staring at you, like deep into your eyes.
Hello, sir. How are you doing?
But, huh? How are you here?
He's looking at him. Is he trying to, like, reveal something to Margarine over there?
Are you gonna look at him?
I mean, do I hear it? He said he walked up to the door. Margarine did.
Yeah. You heard what he was reading.
I don't want him to freak Margarine out either, so I'm gonna come in there, I guess.
Oh, I will. If I see him coming in, I will say, "You stay there," and I will turn and say, "It's okay. What do you mean? How am I here?"
You should be in the operation room right now.
Do you also have a possibly crazy relative, Margarine?
I'm not a surgeon. What do you mean I should be in the operation room?
They just took you. You're back too fast.
Ah, yes. I think they wanted me not to eat before the operation, and someone accidentally came and gave me coffee this morning. But I'm sure they'll come get me sooner or later.
So are you going back to the regular rooms, then?
Yes, I think so.
Well, let Mora know. They wanted him next.
Of course. Well, until next
Give
time,
me
Kenny.
an alertness check.
Mora?
Uh-huh. Give me an alertness check, Mora.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, I hope I fail. Come on, failure. Come on, bad at alertness. I failed. 96
Okay.
over 42.
You didn't hear it.
Alright. I'm gonna head back to the normal rooms, but, nice seeing you again.
I'll probably get dinner with you tonight.
Of course.
We gotta make our plan to get out of here.
Always. And, I think this plan's gonna work. You always had the golden touch.
They all start laughing. It's crazy laughter, but they all start laughing.
Shit.
I mean, it wasn't that fun.
Shit. Okay. And I will try and walk out of the room while they're laughing.
You can walk out. The chart
Okay.
disappears.
Yeah, I don't care about the chart at this point.
Do you walk out as well, Mueller? Okay.
I will.
Okay.
I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
Just cause.
So... Sorry, you
So-
go ahead.
So, I'm gonna be vague for reasons that should become quite clear. I think those people in there are agents.
Wait, more of us?
I might be making a leap in logic, but one of the things that looks like an agent in there mentioned others of us. But everyone, and not by our names. He mentioned our code names. And I made an allusion to that thing's code name, and it looked like everyone in the room understood that reference.
Are you sure it just wasn't because of the whole golden thing and the
He's
Midas
not-
thing?
First off, there was a reason I was avoiding the name. Second, he's not listed as that in the chart, is he?
But he's not named Kenny Goldcroft.
Yeah, that's a famous singer. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's crazy. That's something... Midas? There's gotta be some other Midas.
Yeah, maybe it's just a look-alike or something.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, does that mean that other agents have come in, or other versions?
I mean, there's just so
I don't
many. There's just so many names with M.
I don't know. They don't have to be M. I assume there are other cells. At the same time, they could not be agents.
I'm not supposed to tell you guys this, but I've rolled your secret sanity checks, and you should just have me roll your sanity checks from now on. All of you have passed. 4 of you. 4 of you critically succeeded.
Wow.
We're doing
You're
good.
welcome.
Here's what it really boils down to, guys, is does this relate to what we're trying to fix right now?
Right.
It doesn't seem like it does.
Not at all.
So maybe we should move on. I mean, I know that we're in a rush to get out of here.
True.
I mean, we're learning that we got to burn the building down. That's
I
one
said
thing.
earlier, we're gonna burn the building down. Don't worry about it.
Agent Midas,
Yes.
you're at the back of the group because you were staying away, trying to hide away from this, right?
Right.
But you were listening?
I was watching, I guess, because I started to
Okay.
move up when he approached. What's his name? Margarine.
Okay. Got it. You guys can continue.
I have a question. Out of character, I guess. Because Mueller and I have gone on multiple of these. Have we encountered something that is sentient and able to, I guess, act against us, like plan and manipulate us? Or is it typically something more like bestial, acting on instinct?
Roll a luck check.
Okay.
Both of you. Yeah.
Both?
I got 7 under 50.
Nope. 53 over
Mueller
50.
hasn't. You have.
Okay.
There are definitely unnatural beings capable of planning.
Okay. Gotcha. So, this whole thing has got me thinking, guys. Like, sometimes some of these things and plan, and they don't want to be found out, and they definitely don't want to be killed, or whatever. And I think it's trying to mess with us, you know, like rooms with agents and secret time rooms. It doesn't want to be found, I would think. And if the night manager was trying to convince what's his name to like spy on us, it wants to know more about us, and it doesn't want us to be able to find it. He tried luring us up here when we were talking to Thomas, remember, when he's like, oh, just send him up. I think we have to approach this as something is the thing we are looking for knows we're looking for it and is against us.
So, motive. It may want to trap us here. So you, Midas, definitely. We're gonna move on from this room. I think either way, we've got to continue to look around. But I think it's possible that we should avoid. If we see something that, if any of us see something that might indicate one of the others, just helpfully steer that person away from that.
Everybody roll me alertness.
Who? Everyone?
93 over 23 fail.
Everybody.
47 over 20 fail.
Alertness.
Bro, what are these alertness rolls?
95 over 50.
49 over 42 fail.
Everybody failed.
All right. So you say that. You keep going. McLovin, you can keep speaking.
Yeah, so I think, if we could just work together, avoid help everybody avoid the things that relate to them.
You then hear pow, pow, pow come from the right side of the closest T-junction to you.
Immediately draw my gun.
Okay.
And I'll kind of like crouch and like kind of start walking over, like carefully checking all the sides and corners and everything.
I mean, it's a straight hallway till you get to the T.
All right,
It's just two doors down, basically.
I'll stop him and be like, this seems like the thing I was just talking about, avoiding weirdness.
Where are we gonna go though? There's no.
We can go back the other direction.
We could.
I'm not saying that direction's going to be any better than that direction, but weirdness is happening over there, and I haven't seen weirdness over there yet.
You're not wrong. From that room, we just hear the pop, 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 and that's it. Nothing else.
From the T
From
junction.
the T-junction, yeah.
From
you hear
further down
three-
the hallway.
You hear 3 shotgun shots and nothing else.
After the first one, there would have been yelling. I feel like. I mean, even if there would have been some noise. I feel like it's just it might be like a ruse. Or it might be trying to lure us down there. How somehow.
Yeah, I mean, even better reason not to go that way then.
Yeah, I agree. I'm still gonna have my pistol out, but I agree.
Sure. If somebody comes around the corner and they've got a shotgun, consider shooting them.
I use my discretion.
I will also pull my pistol.
I don't think I have a gun. Out of character, do I have a gun? Would I? I don't think I would.
I don't think you would. Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't see anything about a gun in my. I mean, bureaus.
That's as a bureau agent, you may not have a gun. As a Delta Green agent, you could go and buy a gun. It is the 90s.
Right. I mean, I can always go buy a gun, but
if you want to have a gun, you can have a gun.
Yeah. I'm just. I think that I'm not anti-gun. I just don't think I would normally carry a gun.
All right. So as you go to turn around from the left side, so you heard the shotguns from the right. From the left side, a dark-haired waiter walks around the corner, carrying a plate of hors d'oeuvres, and he waves at you.
I'm gonna suggest softly to everybody that nobody eats anything here, drinks anything here.
Don't have to tell me.
Wait, had a new fashion.
That doesn't sound great.
He walks over to you guys and then offers up the hors d'oeuvres.
No, thank you, sir.
I'll
just
smile.
And points at the hors d'oeuvres.
I'll just nod no.
And he motions to his brain, like his head, and he does like the brain explosion thing.
No, but I think there's an individual down here just around the corner that might want some.
I'll point down the corner there and give thumbs up. Good, and then imitate eating. And then
he hands you an hors d'oeuvre.
No. I don't take it.
He looks at you like you're weird and puts it back down. And offers it to the rest of the group.
I'll just smile and wave him on.
You can't serve that after he touched it. That's a health hazard.
He throws it to the ground.
Yeah, that's right.
And offers the rest of them, because he's got like a plate of like 30.
What are they?
They're hors d'oeuvres.
No, but what?
What kind of hors d'oeuvre? Is it like cocktail weenies or?
Yeah, like what are we talking, man?
A quiche.
Gotta see the fanciness scale and then like the ingredient scale. Like what?
A lotus flower.
Give me a search check.
Thanks.
Yeah, a craft cooking check or a search check.
Well, no, I don't think any of us are gonna have craft cooking, unless somebody's like a secret.
5 under 54 search.
44 under 53 critical search.
Okay.
65 over 54 fail.
So the successes, so they're like cocktail hors d'oeuvres, and you see a golden something inside, and then for the critical success, it looks like a golden bug is inside the hors d'oeuvre.
Okay. Any bug in particular?
No, maybe a beetle.
Okay.
And he's just gesturing at the hors d'oeuvres.
I'll suggest that he eats one.
Do you mime like him eating one?
Yeah, gesture to him. Eat.
Give me a persuasion or diplomacy or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Persuade. Admit. 66 under 80 critical success.
He'll eat one.
And then I gesture for him to continue on because somebody ate one.
He stands there for a moment, staring off into the distance with a huge smile on his face.
Like they're psychedelic.
And then comes back to himself and gestures at the hors d'oeuvres, if you guys want one.
I give him a $20 tip. That's like $200 in his money. Whoa, sir.
He hands you 2 hors d'oeuvres.
I just drop them. I say, there, I ate them. Thank you.
He shrugs and looks at the rest of you.
I'll just do that awkward thing when like there's clearly somebody that's there and you want them to go and you're just kind of like looking elsewhere, just kind of like
logically,
eyes up.
I would have evidence bags in my pocket because we were messing with those. So I'll take one of those and shove it in an evidence bag.
Okay. I was also gonna pick one up and like put it in a bag too.
Okay.
I just had to come up with a bag that I might have.
Mueller and Margarine, do you guys want an hors d'oeuvre?
I'm just gonna shake my hand back and forth and say no. Not feeling good in my tummy.
Margarine.
No, I'll say no.
Okay. He'll walk off.
Did he walk back the direction he came, or the direction I wanted him to walk?
He went back the direction he came.
Can I persuade him to go the direction I want him to go?
No. He's walking off.
Alright.
Alright. So you guys are turning around and going the other direction.
Can I inspect this golden beetle?
Sure.
There's a number of them around, so.
It looks like a golden bug.
Can I like split it open, or is it like solid gold?
You can. It
seems
rips
like
open.
Your brain.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a bug.
So the insides of it
Are
look
bug-like.
bug guts. Okay.
It didn't look.
I mean, it looks
decimated.
cooked.
Oh.
Like they cooked the bug, and put it in here. But
Now, when you say golden, does it look like? Because there are yellow golden quote unquote beetles.
yellow gold. Yeah.
So it looks like actual gold.
It's
around
not
it.
made of gold.
Okay.
I mean, there are bugs that look like they're made of gold.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like it's made of gold.
Okay. I thought you meant it was like an actual golden bug, like made of gold.
Oh, like it is made of gold. The outer layer is made of gold.
Okay, that's what I
To
was
be
asking.
specific.
Yes. So it looks like it was almost like encased in gold, essentially.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
Sound like gold
Thank you.
leaf.
He would know. He's rich.
Don't
Is
know
it
that.
what?
Like edible gold leaf?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gold leaf, guys. I've heard about it. Haven't eaten it ever.
Make a persuasion check.
I gotta persuade them. 16
Oh,
or 9.
giggity. Nice.
So where are you guys going now? There's a bunch of doors on your right. If you're going back past the door you came in, there's like 10 doors before the next turn.
Maybe we've got more doors, or we can continue on and see where
We
the
can
turn
see if there's
lies.
some stairs at the past the turn. We are looking for stairs up.
Right, 'cause there's just 6 foot. Yeah.
We're trying to get to the top floor to talk to the
Who
knight.
is in front?
I'll
The
keep
guy
going
with the
front
gun. How many people have guns
with
here?
the guy with the wrench.
I do.
So, who is in front?
Yo, I do too. I'll go in front.
I've got a wrench.
And you're looking for a staircase.
Yeah.
So you get down to the L or the T junction and look both directions, and it is hallway. The church is both ways. Another 10 doors, and each one ends in a door. To the right, you see a hospital bed with a man in it, about 5 doors down. He's just in the middle of the hallway,
Okay.
and he seems to be restrained.
Like, so he's on a bed, or is he upright restrained?
He's on the bed restrained.
Okay. And the other way is what again? Sorry.
Just, it goes to a door.
To a door. Okay. Those are the only 2 options.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fun. This guy that's restrained, is he just, it's like he's in this, is he like in the hallway, or is it like...
Yeah, he's just in the hallway. Past him are doors, and then a door like the would be the wall cap. There's a door.
So there are no stairs.
You don't see any stairs. No.
Are there any signs on the
No.
wall? Okay.
No distinguishing features. Clearly, this is the wrong way.
He seems to be mumbling.
Good for him.
It doesn't seem like any of our business.
Yeah.
Alright. So you turn away, go back the other direction.
I guess so.
Do the rest of you?
From
Yeah.
this far away,
That's
can I
supposed-
make out what that person's mumbling?
Oh, why?
No.
Then I will turn around and follow them.
Alright.
I feel like we heard something about that, but I cannot for the life of me be certain.
Midas?
Oh yeah, I'm falling. I'm not.
Okay. So you guys
Freaked out, man.
That's fine. Doesn't affect me any. You go back to the other hallway. The other L junction where the shotgun.
The other junction we're going to have to be very careful about. So we should peek. One person with a gun should peek around the corner. If somebody's got a mirror, that would be even more effective. Because there could be a dude with a shotgun waiting to shoot somebody that turns around the corner.
Have mirrors.
Who's in front?
Oh, I do have an evidence collection kit in my gear. Can I hold a knife to try to get a reflection down the hallway? Did I see anything?
You see 2 bodies on the ground.
Oh, lovely. Alright, I'll put the knife
And doors.
away. Okay.
No stairs?
Not through the knife.
There's there's 2 bodies in the hallway right now. I'll with gun in hand kind of do the peek one eye out to the corner. Just enough, like, I don't want any of my body to be visible, but
the same as the other way. It goes, there's doors on both sides, and then the hallway ends in a door. But the 2 bodies are about 7 doors down.
What can I make out from the bodies from this distance?
Roll me a search.
Oh, why did I say that? 12 under 53 success.
They look like they're bleeding, maybe? It looks a little strange.
What do you mean it looks strange?
Like, it doesn't look like a normal blood. Like, you've seen people bleed out. This doesn't look right. But you'd have to get closer to find out.
I'll just kind of tip back to the guys. I've seen people bleed out before. This doesn't look right. They're bleeding, but something's not right.
There are people over there bleeding to death.
I feel like
I gotta stealth over. Can I kind of crouch, kind of walk silently over as silent as I can?
I mean, you can roll a stealth.
Can I peek and cover him as he's...
Oh my god. Okay. And I had a great chance at it. 75 over 70 failed.
Alright. You walk over and stumble on a shotgun shell.
Okay.
But as you get close, you're looking at the 2 people and you realize that they are marionettes. They aren't people. And they're bleeding out red tissue paper.
Knock, knock, knock.
Hey there, name's Cal, Oversight Investigator, Aeon Tech Internal. I'm here about a flagged behavioral complaint on site.
Nobody filed a complaint.
You talked to your partner, though. That was enough. I just need a quick look inside.
Greg, don't let him in!
You got credentials?
Not anymore.
Breached. Protocol. False. Skin. Containment. Failing.
I'm gonna need a minute. Haven't had to grab this since Chicago.
He's not one of us. He's not human.
Europe's never told you the full truth, has it?
No, but it tells me who to aim at.
Greg, I need you to stall. The device is warming up.
Greg. Beseech.
Great outer beings, this is Greg. This is our last report. Thank you for your attention. If you're still watching, we'd appreciate a like on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, hell, even Pandora if it reaches that far. Share us if you can, and if you're able, you're welcome to help at ko-fi.com/Elemental Gaming Nexus. Our sanctuary remains open at linktree.com/Elemental Gaming Nexus.